John Wick changed action movies forever when it came out in 2014. The film featured 20 different firearms used throughout, each one carefully chosen and authentically handled. Keanu Reeves trained for months with actual competition shooters to make every reload, every shot, every weapon transition look real. This is every gun from the movie explained. Starting at number 20, we have the Colt Python revolver. This snub-nosed .357 Magnum appears briefly when Ms. Perkins takes it from Harry, one of the Continental Hotel guards. The Python is considered one of the finest revolvers ever made, holding 6 rounds of .357 Magnum ammunition. It's a classic wheel gun with serious stopping power, though it doesn't get much screen time in the film. Number 19 is the Beretta 92 FS. Grigori pulls this pistol at Aurelio's chop shop right before Aurelio punches Iosef in the face. The 92 FS is the civilian version of the M9, which was the U.S. military's standard sidearm for decades. It's a 9mm pistol with a 15-round capacity, known for being incredibly reliable and easy to shoot. The film uses it to show that even lower-level henchmen carry quality firearms. At number 18, we see the Browning High Power. This is Marcus's pistol, and we watch Willem Dafoe's character clean it carefully in one scene. The High Power was designed by legendary gunmaker John Moses Browning back in 1935 and became one of the most influential pistols ever made. It holds 13 rounds of 9mm ammunition and is served with over 50 different military forces around the world. Marcus never actually fires it in the movie, but the fact that he maintains it so carefully shows his professionalism as an assassin. Number 17 brings us to the sawed-off double-barrel shotgun. A henchman in the church vault scene tries to draw this weapon but gets killed immediately. These shortened 12-gauge shotguns are pure intimidation weapons with their side-by-side barrels cut down for easier handling. They hold only 2 shells but pack devastating close-range power. The DPMS Recon at number 16 is a semi-automatic rifle chambered in 7.62 by 51mm NATO. A roof sniper uses this during the safe house assault scene. It's equipped with a scope and 20-round magazine, giving the shooter good reach and accuracy for Overwatch positions. The 7.62 NATO round is much more powerful than the 5.56 rounds used in standard AR-15 style rifles. Number 15 is the Savage 10BA bolt-action rifle. Another safe house sniper carries this tactical precision rifle chambered in .308 Winchester. The Savage 10BA features a tactical stock designed for long-range accuracy. It's the kind of rifle you'd use when you need to make a single precise shot from a concealed position. The bolt-action design is slower to fire than semi-automatic rifles, but offers excellent accuracy. At number 14, we get the DTA Stealth Recon Scout. This bullpup bolt-action sniper rifle is chambered in .338 Lapua Magnum, one of the most powerful long-range cartridges available. John takes this rifle after killing the sniper at the safe house. The bullpup design means the action is behind the trigger, making the rifle much more compact. The .338 Lapua has massive recoil, and the film actually shows this accurately when John fires it. Before we go further down the line, please give us a hype. We're a new channel and it really helps us. Thank you. Number 13 is the Ruger M77 Hawkeye takedown rifle. Marcus uses this suppressed rifle from a rooftop to protect John without him knowing. It's chambered in .30-06 Springfield, a classic American hunting cartridge with excellent long-range performance. The takedown feature means the rifle can be separated into 2 pieces for easy transport and concealment. Marcus assembles it in one scene and uses it with a suppressor, synthetic stock, and bipod for stable shooting. The .30-06 round gives him the power to make effective shots at distance, while the suppressor reduces the sound signature. The Kohari Arms MP10 comes in at number 12. This is an American-made clone of the Heckler & Koch MP5 submachine gun. One appears briefly with a UMP-style stock attached. It chambers 9mm ammunition and would typically use 30-round magazines. The MP-10 flies through the air when John dispatches its owner during one of the fight sequences. Number 11 brings us to the Heckler & Koch MP5K and MP5K PDW. These are ultra-compact submachine guns used by multiple Tarasov henchmen in the parking lot and dock scenes. The MP5K is the shortest version with no stock at all, while the PDW variant has a folding stock for better control. Both use the famous roller-delayed blowback system that HK is known for, which makes them extremely reliable and accurate for their size. They fire 9mm ammunition from 30-round magazines. One memorable moment shows a henchman getting run over while holding an MP5K, demonstrating the chaos of the film's action sequences. At number 10, we have the Kohari Arms CA415 rifle. This is John's primary long gun throughout the film. The CA415 is an American-made clone of the Heckler & Koch 416, which itself is an improved version of the standard AR-15 design. John's rifle has a 10.4-inch barrel, making it very compact. An EOTech 553 holographic sight for quick target acquisition, a vertical foregrip for recoil control, and Magpul PMAG magazines. It fires 5.56 by 45mm NATO ammunition. John uses this rifle during the church vault assault and the parking lot shootout. In one sequence, he fires over 30 rounds, reloading tactically between engagements. The film chose Kohari clones instead of actual HK 416 rifles, because the clones accept standard AR magazines, which made using blank ammunition much easier during filming. Number 9 is the Kel-Tec KSG shotgun. This is the most visually striking shotgun in the entire film. The KSG is a bullpup design pump-action 12-gauge with dual-tube magazines. This gives it a capacity of 14+1 rounds, making it one of the highest capacity shotguns available. The entire gun is only 26.1 inches long, despite this massive capacity. Vigo's men carry KSGs equipped with EOTECH sights and angled foregrips. John takes Pavel's KSG during the climax and uses it to blast Vigo's SUV. The recoil on these guns is brutal in real life, but John handles it easily, even firing it one-handed at one point. The dual-tube system means you can load different types of ammunition in each tube and select which one to use. The Glock 19 sits at number 8. This compact 9mm pistol appears in the second half of the film as a sidearm for various henchmen. Marcus also snatches one during a crucial moment. The Glock 19 has a 4-inch barrel and holds 15 rounds in the magazine. It's smaller than the full-size Glock 17, but still large enough to shoot comfortably and accurately. The Glock 19 is probably the most popular pistol in America for concealed carry and law enforcement use because it offers a perfect balance of size, capacity, and shootability. Number 7 brings us to the Walther P99 with suppressor. Ms. Perkins uses this German pistol when she tries to kill John at the Continental Hotel. The P99 was the official service pistol for many European police forces in the early 2000s and famously appeared in several James Bond films. It's a striker-fired 9mm pistol with a 4-inch barrel and 15-round capacity. The P99 features an anti-stress trigger system that gives you a second strike capability if a round fails to fire. Perkins's version has a threaded barrel with a custom suppressor attached, making it much quieter for assassination work inside the hotel. The suppressed shots are remarkably quiet in the film. John eventually disarms her and uses her own P99 during the interrogation scene. At number 6, we get the standard Glock 17 in various configurations. The Glock 17 is the original full-size Glock pistol that started the polymer frame revolution back in 1982. It holds 17 rounds of 9mm ammunition in the magazine and features a simple striker-fired design with no external safeties. In John Wick, Regular third-generation Glock 17s appear with different accessories depending on who's using them. The assassins who invade John's house use suppressed Glock 17s with Streamlight TLR weapon lights mounted underneath. The Continental Guards also carry Glock 17. One henchman even has a FAB Defense KPOSG-1 carbine conversion kit installed, which turns the pistol into a personal defense weapon with a stock and extended barrel. The Glock 17's reliability and ease of use make it a favorite for criminals and good guys alike in the film. Number 5 is the Salient Arms International Glock 17 Tier 1. These are not your average Glocks. Vigo, ISF, and Kirill all carry these extensively customized competition-grade pistols. Salient Arms takes a standard Glock 17 and machines the slide with distinctive tiered cuts, installs a flared magwell for faster reloads, stipples the frame for better grip, and adds fiber optic sights for quicker target acquisition. The movie versions feature bronze titanium nitride-coated barrels that look absolutely beautiful. These Tier 1 packages cost several $1,000s and turn the workhorse Glock into a precision race gun. Kirill Duel wields them briefly in the Red Circle nightclub, though he mostly uses a single pistol with brutal efficiency throughout the film. The Salient Arms guns represent the wealth and resources of the Tarasov crime family. The Glock 26 comes in at number 4. This subcompact 9mm is John's backup pistol throughout the film. The Glock 26 earned the nickname Baby Glock because it's the smallest Glock made, with a 3.43-inch barrel and 6.5-inch overall length. It holds 10 rounds in the flush-fitting magazine, but can also accept larger Glock magazines if needed. John keeps 2 Glock 26 pistols in his arsenal cache. During the Red Circle bathhouse sequence, when his primary P30L runs dry, John seamlessly transitions to the G26. This technique is called a New York reload, where instead of reloading an empty gun, you simply draw a second loaded gun. John uses the G26 for several close-quarters headshots and even shoots Kirill while falling from a balcony. The compact size makes it perfect as a backup gun that won't get in the way of his primary weapon. At number 3, we have what might be the second most iconic gun in the entire franchise, John Wick's Kohari Arms CA415 rifle. Wait, we already covered that one. Actually, at number 3 is the Heckler & Koch P30L with custom compensator. This is the John Wick gun, his signature weapon that appears in every major gunfight. John digs 2 of these pistols out of his concrete floor cache at the beginning of his revenge campaign. The P30L is the long slide version of HK's P30 pistol, featuring a 4.45-inch barrel compared to the standard P30's 3.85-inch barrel. It holds 15 rounds of 9mm ammunition, though extended magazines can bump that to 17. The P30L uses a polymer frame with interchangeable grip panels, making it one of the most ergonomic pistols ever designed. It has ambidextrous controls and an excellent double-action single-action trigger with a light 4.5-pound single-action pull. The custom compensator is what makes John's P30L truly special. The production team had this compensator machined specifically for the film. It extends the barrel and vents propellant gases upward through ports cut into the top. This almost completely eliminates muzzle flip, allowing Keanu Reeves to fire extremely fast, accurate strings of shots while keeping the gun in his sight picture. HK never offered this compensator from the factory, but aftermarket companies now sell replicas specifically marketed as John Wick comps. Taran Butler from Taran Tactical Innovations trained Keanu for months and provided many of the guns, including this compensated P30L. The training focused on 3 gun competition techniques, which emphasize speed, accuracy, and transitions between different weapons. In the film, John uses his P30L with ruthless efficiency. He finishes off the home invaders with it. He executes point-blank shots through glass at the Red Circle nightclub. He performs multiple tactical reloads during the bathhouse sequence, something action movies rarely show, but real shooters do constantly. He even fires it one-handed while driving during the final dock shootout. The compensator is clearly visible in close-up shots, and you can see how it reduces the recoil. This allows John to use his signature rhythm of 2 shots to center mass, followed by 1 to the head. Keanu fired over 300,000 rounds during his training for this film. The compensator was designed specifically so he could double-tap accurately at high speed without the gun leaving his sight picture. This single pistol is responsible for the majority of John's 77 confirmed kills in the first movie. Coming in at number 2 is actually a group of rifles. The sniper rifles deserve special mention because they show the professional overwatch and long-range elements of the assassin world. Marcus primarily uses a Ruger M77 Hawkeye takedown rifle in 30-06 Springfield. We see him disassemble it for cleaning and then put it back together before heading to the rooftop. The rifle is equipped with a suppressor, synthetic stock, and bipod. Marcus uses this setup to protect John from a distance without John even knowing. The 30-06 round gives him excellent long-range performance with enough power to defeat cover and barriers. The Safe House Assault features 3 additional sniper rifles. One shooter has a Savage 10BA in .308 Winchester with a tactical stock designed for precision shooting. Another uses a DPMS Recon in 7.62 by 51mm NATO with a scope and 20-round magazine. John kills a third sniper and takes his DTA Stealth Recon Scout, a bullpup bolt-action rifle chambered in .338 Lapua Magnum. The .338 Lapua is one of the most powerful long-range cartridges you can get, and the film accurately shows its massive recoil when John fires it. These rifles represent the different tiers of the assassin world, from professional killers like Marcus, who can afford quality custom guns, to the hired muscle using more basic tactical rifles. And at number 1, the gun that truly defines John Wick is the Heckler & Koch P30L. We already covered this in detail at number 3, so let me talk about why it's really number 1. This pistol represents everything the film does right with firearms. The P30L is a real-world service pistol, not some made-up movie gun or impractical hand cannon. John uses proper technique with it, performing tactical reloads and firing accurate controlled pairs. The custom compensator was a real modification that actually works, not just a cosmetic prop. Keanu trained extensively with this exact gun to make his performance authentic. The P30L appears in almost every action scene and becomes as much a part of John's character as his suit or his car. The film's attention to detail with the P30L set a new standard for action movies. You see John reload it multiple times because he's actually running out of ammunition. You see him transition to his backup Glock 26 when the P30L goes empty during the bathhouse fight. You see him use proper shooting stances and grips. The compensator allows him to shoot faster than humanly possible with an unmodified pistol while still maintaining the realism of the scene. This gun turned Keanu Reeves into one of the most skilled celebrity shooters in the world and inspired an entire generation of action films to take firearms more seriously. Don't forget to leave us a like and a subscribe if you'd like to see more of our videos.